I reckon most people are paying over the odds for AI tools that don't really do much. So in this video, I'm going to compare the top 5 all-in-one AI video generators. So stick around for the rest of the video so you can see which one's the best, because out of these top 5, there's definitely one AI video generator that stands out. Hi everyone, my name's Theon and I'll be guiding you through this video. So make sure you stay tuned, give the video a like, subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss any of the videos we upload. Let's get started. Alright everyone, so as you can see, we're on the first official website of one of the competitors for this video. So the way the comparison's going to work is that we'll be trying things out, rating our experience, the cost, value for money, and the capabilities of each platform. And then we'll be ranking them as class A, B, C, and we've also got the S tier. So as you can see here, the first AI video generator is Freepik. Next up, we've got InVideo, which is actually my personal favorite, but I won't give away any spoilers for this video. We've also got Artlist, as you can see right there. We've got OpenArt, and then there's the AI video generator, Higgsfield.ai. So, without further ado, I'm going to start off with Freepik. I'm going to tell you about the capabilities, all the different AI tools they have on offer, the cost of these AI tools as well, and then share my personal experience using them and whether they're actually worth it. And as I mentioned, in this video, I'll be talking a lot more about my favorite and the clear winner for this video. So, without giving away any spoilers, let's get started. Alright everyone, so first up is Freepik. So this is the first one. As you can see, they've got a clean website. If I scroll down here, you can see some of the things they offer, like generating an AI image, how you can find high quality images, and editing an image. And if I scroll down even further, you can see that they offer image editing, image generation, video editing, and audio generation as well. So when it comes to resources, you can see right here all the resources they have in stock. As you can see there, under images, they provide you with things like images, videos, audio, and even designs. And then as you can see here, these are most of the AI features they have available. They do have Sora 2, Sora 2 Pro, VO 3.1, as well as Kling 2.5. So I'm going to classify all the prices according to what it would cost for 8 seconds of video generation. For example, here on Freepik, it would cost you $1.33 for generating an 8-second video with Sora 2. But with the Sora 2 Pro version, it will cost you $6.67 for 8 seconds of video generation, which is rather steep. And if we take a look at the Kling 2.5 Turbo, it will be 54 cents, which isn't too bad. But the Sora 2 Pro is actually very expensive. And Freepik, they're decent, but not that great because their pricing's quite high and they don't offer many AI tools. They're not particularly powerful. They don't have a wide range of AI tools, so I'd give them a D. I know we said we'd only rank from A, B, C, and then S tier, but I'd say Freepik falls into a D category. But now, let's move on to the next one, which is InVideo. Alright everyone, so next up, we've got my personal favourite, and that's InVideo. So I'm going to tell you a bit more about InVideo and why they're personally my favourite. They've got over 70 AI tools available. They also have Sora 2, Sora 2 Pro, Kling 2.5 Turbo, as well as VO 3.1, VO 3.1 Pro, and loads more. As I mentioned, over 70 AI tools, and they're all integrated into InVideo. And another brilliant thing is that their AI video generation is completely free for a whole year. So you can use the AI video generation entirely free for 1 year. So that's another thing that adds to their appeal and shows you that they're a really good platform and they're there to make it easy for users, even if you're on a tighter budget. Another brilliant feature they offer is the ability to collaborate with multiple team members. So you don't have to rely on just one person using it. You can have all your different team members collaborating and using InVideo for the same purpose, which is to help your business thrive. So this is fantastic. Whether you're a small content creator or a business owner wanting to work with several people, it's absolutely ideal for you. As you can see here, they've got the media library where you can access loads of content, and they're always up to date with the latest trending and viral audio. So why wouldn't you use it? As you can see, I'm logged in and the dashboard's really clean. It's straightforward to use. So if you're a beginner and you're just getting into the whole AI video generation thing, then this is spot on for you because as you can see here on the dashboard, it's really easy to use. You've got AI photo to avatar, text to clip, text to image, photo to clip, and you can do loads of things within video, and you can do it all very easily without needing much experience. All right, everyone. So to compare the pricing for you, they've also got, as I mentioned, Sora 2, Sora 2 Pro, and the Kling 2.5 Turbo. For Sora 2, it'll cost you 80 pence for every 8 seconds of video generation, which is by far the cheapest on the market compared to the first AI video tool we looked at in the video, which was $1.33. That was Freepik. That was very pricey, and InVideo comes in at 40 cents. So for Sora 2 Pro, it'll only be $4 compared to Freepik's $6.67, so it's already $2.67 cheaper. And the Kling 2.5 Turbo is 40 cents, which is honestly mad when you think how cheap InVideo actually is. So this is ideal for beginners, business owners, creators, really anyone. This is simply the best platform out of all 5, but I'm still going to compare the rest. So I definitely rate InVideo as S-class, which means it's top tier and it's absolutely the best. But without further ado, let's move on to the next one. Right then, guys. So next up, we've got OpenArt. So as you can see straight away, it's a bit more complicated than InVideo. The dashboard is still tidy, but it's really difficult to navigate if you're a beginner. So if you're just starting out, I wouldn't recommend OpenArt. But if you're someone who's already familiar with AI video generators, OpenArt might be for you. So as you can see, this is just how it looks. I can go to the home page and you can see all the features they offer. So they've got the story feature, all the video options like image to video, text to video, element to video, video to video, lip sync and motion sync, which is rather impressive. You can also create an image, chat and edit, and then there are options to create a character as well. They also offer Sora 2, Sora 2 Pro, and then the Kling Turbo 2.5. So I'm just going to compare the prices a bit. They've got a few AI tools you can use, but definitely not as many as InVideo, and certainly not as many as Freepik either. So it comes in at £1.33 for Sora 2. That's for 8 seconds, so it's exactly the same as Freepik, but it's definitely not as good as 80 pence like InVideo. All right, everyone. And then for the Sora 2 Pro, it comes in at £4.55, which is good. It's better than Freepik. It's not as good as InVideo, so it's right there in the middle. And then you've also got the Kling Turbo 2.5, and that comes in at 45 pence, which is a bit higher than InVideo and definitely lower than Freepik. So I'd say this one is somewhere in the middle. So if I had to rank OpenArt, I'd say it's a solid B. So without further ado, let's move on to the last two. So next up, we've got Artlist. And as you can see, they've got loads of features. So for example, in AI video, they've got the Veo 3.1, Sora 2, Kling 2.6 Pro, the Kling 2.5 Turbo Pro, and they've also got AI image generators like Nano Banana, Artlist Original, and Kling of Image. And they've got AI voiceover, a stock catalog, music studio, and loads more. So this is definitely a bit more of an advanced platform. So just to quickly go over their dashboard as well, it is a bit more complicated to use. So this definitely isn't for absolute beginners, but if you're at an intermediate level, it's probably spot on for you. But if we were to compare the prices as well between the Sora 2, Sora 2 Pro, and then the Kling 2.5 Turbo, so first of all, once again, this is only for 8 seconds, and they'll charge you $1.33 for 8 seconds of Sora 2. For Sora 2 Pro, they'll charge you $6.33, which is actually quite steep. And then when it comes to Kling 2.5 Turbo, they'll charge you a whopping $1.25, which is really, really expensive. So this would be ideal if you're at an intermediate level and have a slightly bigger budget. But I definitely say that while they offer a lot of features, they are a bit on the pricey side. And I also found them a bit tricky to use. So I definitely give Artlist a solid C rating. All right, everyone. So without further ado, let's move on to the final AI video generator. All right, everyone. And last but not least, we've got Higgsfield.ai. So they're actually quite good. They've got loads of image generators, as you can see here, and video generators as well. You can see all the different ones right there. The Sora 2, Sora 2 Pro, Kling Turbo 2.5, VO 3.1, and plenty more. And they're also pretty competitive when it comes to pricing. They're not quite as good as InVideo, but they're definitely up there, beating Artlist and OpenArt. So I'm just going to quickly compare the prices for 8 seconds. For Sora 2, you'll be paying 83 cents for 8 seconds of video generation, which is pretty decent. It's double the price of InVideo, but it's definitely cheaper than OpenArt and Artlist. So if we move on to Sora 2 Pro, that'll cost you $4.15, which is actually quite good. It's just 15 cents more than InVideo. And then when we get to the Kling 2.5 Turbo, that'll be 50 cents for 8 seconds, which is also 10 cents more than InVideo. So they're quite similar in terms of price, but InVideo still wins by a mile because this is pretty good if you're a beginner as well. It's fairly beginner friendly, but the prices aren't as competitive as InVideo. So if you're just starting out, I definitely think twice about this and go for InVid instead. All right, everyone. So that'll be the last one, and I'm going to give Higgsfield.ai a solid A rating. So now that you all know about the top 5 AI video generators, and you know that InVideo is definitely the best, you can follow the ranking as I've listed them from A right down to D and then S class. And the only one that made it to S class is InVideo. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. That's a wrap. So if you have any questions about any of the AI video generators, let us know in the comments down below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.